Juicing celery. Juicer's under the sink. You're gonna grab the cutting board we use for vegetables, one of the knives, that's my favorite, and then the juicer is under the sink as well. Just make sure you don't grab it by the neck. We've learned the hard way that breaks it. So right there is a little handle. You're gonna grab right there, and everything you need for the juicer was stacked right on top. Then this little drawer down here, you're gonna grab mason jars. I'll let you know how many I want. Usually it's 4. And the lids are right down there next to the mason jars. So now let's go get the celery. It's in the laundry room fridge, always on the bottom shelf. Usually one bag equals 1 mason jar. So we'll end up using 4. These little plastic containers fit just perfect so that one will catch the juice and one will catch the excess stuff that didn't get juiced. So literally all you're gonna do is just cut right here. That's it. And then once I cut, I will go through and I will wash any that are real dirty. Celery always has these like tiny little green bugs on it. So just wash off anything that's kind of gross, cut off anything that's super dead, then turn it on. And literally this is all you do. You're just going to push it in. If anything gets stuck, you can use that little white pushy tool. But it's just literally one stalk of celery after another. That had some gross stuff, so I was showing you, I guess, and I cut it off, but then I sped it up so you couldn't even see. Okay, so this is full. I'm not done. It's not going to fill up. That'll fill up 2 mason jars. So that was the juice. If you need to use this little green thing, you can. Just helps to catch spills. Usually I do this over the sink, but for recording purposes, I didn't feel like moving my phone. So there we go. I'm going to top it off just because I know that it will fill it all the way up. So there's 1 mason jar. Here's another one. And then when it's done, this is how you take it apart to wash it. So you push that little thing and you pull this whole thing out. Then you're going to twist this. It literally says open, close. So you can kind of figure it out. Twist until it comes off, really. There we go. Now you're going to pull this whole inside part out. Ready, set, pull. Woohoo! And then finally, you're going to pull these 2 parts apart. Okay, there we go. Then sometimes I'll use soap, but sometimes I'll just use water. So I don't know, like maybe every other time, use the sponge with a little bit of soap. But right now, I'm just rinsing off all the parts. I don't even really show you because I feel like you can figure that out. And then this is the one part. There's always a toothbrush right there. And for this on the screen, you have to use the toothbrush and get all of the celery pieces off really good, because if it dries on there, then the juice has no way to come out and it kind of is janky. So there's these 2 screened parts. I always brush on the outside and then the inside. Once you're done, reassemble. It can be wet, it doesn't have to be dry. So I'm kind of showing you how to reassemble. Now we're going to push it the other way, lock it in. Then we'll grab the part that has that silver extension, shove that straight in. You'll kind of feel it click. Then the part with the cheese grater vibes, that cheese grater thing has to go on the bottom. It's not a cheese grater, but you know what I mean. Like it looks like it. And then finally this part twists on. I'll stack up all the plastic stuff, shove that on top, and then put it back underneath the sink. Then when the mason jars are done, it goes on the top shelf of the refrigerator. If there are ones that haven't been used, I always move those to the front. That way I use the oldest ones first. And that's that.